I shredded 16 sheets of this stuff. Real Joe move. Didn't even get the stuff out of the place, and I broke it. So when they told me I had to put bar in my shop, this isn't exactly what I had in mind. Not working out the way I wanted it to. Welcome back to the Lost Cause Ranch. Today, we prepped the Land Rover Shop for concrete. Good thing we got insulation under there. Keep the beer cold. We have Sasha edition today. Sasha passed out at the bar. Rough afternoon. Did we have too many barley sodas? So we are rolling right along. We got plenty of clearance under there. Supposed to have about 4 inches around that for the concrete to go under, so that is nice and sturdy when you drive a Land Rover over it. And we are locking in our drain pipe. That's all glued up, doing a little backfilling. Hopefully it's at the right pitch and water actually flows out. We probably should test that after I have the rest of it glued in, don't you think? That's my super nice hold down until it gets buried. Pretty high tech around here. But I think that guy should drain nicely right out the back. I got a bucket of water. We're gonna pour it in. That's not going to be the ultimate end of the final drain, but we just needed to get it out of the building before the concrete. Then we'll redo this guy. But I just wanted to make sure the pitch was working. This is the job of the Eco, but decided to take the LR4 today. Look at it all loaded up. We need to prep for a septic drain over in this area, along with a feed for some water, feed for electrical over there. In case we don't go overhead, I want to have it in ground, and then another one for water over there depending on what we're doing for water. Then those guys, we're gonna run some conduit underneath the slab from one end of the building to the other. Our electrical panel is gonna come in over here. Fab stuff's gonna be down there. So I wanna be able to run all the 220 stuff underground and have it shoot up over there. That's temporarily secured until the concrete's in place. Got it all the way ran down there. So I got a couple more tubes made up. That one will be for the future septic connection. These two are just gonna be conduit for future water. Undecided, I'm gonna go one of two ways on this guy for water. We may do a rainwater collection setup. If that happens, it'll be off this back side of the building. If we tie into the well, it'll be off the front side. So I just want to have provisions for either or. This is in case we run the electrical underground and not overhead. So I just want that in place. The panel will be in this area. So we got that pile of gravel. Needs to go in this little shop, but I just got to move everything out of here first so we can use a little Bob Kitty. So this board here at the bottom of the building is what our grade board is. The top of the concrete is gonna be even with that guy. And we are doing a 6-inch slab and 1 inch of foam. So we need to go 7 inches down, make a line, and that is where the rest of our gravel will be. So we'll put that 7-inch line all the way around the building. Then we can start filling this place up. Conveniently enough, That was just at the end of this guy. So we are emptied out, aren't we, Sasha? Now we just need to evacuate all the leaves this place has collected through the big hole. To get the back built up a little bit, compacted nicely. We'll have to level it out a little bit after we get it about to grade or whatever you want to call it. So I think I got enough loaded in here for the night to go spread some around by hand. Kind of forgot earlier that I'm gonna have to taper the gravel down on this section to keep it 6 inches thick at the drain, since that's 1.5 inches lower than the wall. The gravel will have to be that too. Just some more manual labor. A better man than me could do this all with the skid steer, but that's not me. So I'll do what I can. Get it done my way. So that is where we will stop tonight. I think it's looking pretty good. I have the edges all tamped down. Then in the morning, we will fire up that guy and compact all this stuff over here and see where we are sitting after that. I would fire it up tonight, but it is midnight. And I have a neighbor over there, probably far enough away that she wouldn't hear it, but I like her, so I don't want to annoy her this late at night. So I'll be a good neighbor. So we have the gravel all compacted, and it's pretty well flat and level. Sounds solid to me. So grabbing the insulation for the slab. As you can see, it went well. Just leave them Menards now, but we'll talk about that when we get back to the house. So took the Eco out and picked up our foam for underneath the slab. It's not super thick, but I just wanted some sort of thermal break underneath the vapor barrier so that big concrete rock doesn't lose all the heat. At Menards, picking it all up in their little warehouse thing. So I set it all on there. I have one strap over it, and I go to move out of the way since it's busy and move outside of the little covered area, and the frickin' wind took off. There is some of the aftermath. I shredded 16 sheets of this stuff. Real Joe move. Didn't even get the stuff out of the place, and I broke it. Typical. So I went to the gate, and I had a bunch of broken pieces and had it all strapped down with the guard. The guard at the little shack is like, just go back there. He said, I'll radio back and we'll get your replacement one. So Menards did replace all the broken ones, even though it was my fault. I told him, don't worry about it. I messed up. He's like, nah, we'll take care of it. So big ups to them on that. But we're gonna start loading the foam in here, getting that down, then vapor barrier, then bar.
Just the bottom.
Yep. That's right, fine. We'll go this one back in the corner.
Whole family was out before it for like 2 days. No, just go down, land, and come right back. Yeah, mom wants to see the ocean, there you go.
got most of it foamed. Now we're getting to the part where it's actually gonna be a little bit of work. Got the drain to cut around. Got cart now. Got the tubes to cut around, and this last one won't be a full sheet, so we'll have to cut it both ways. She's gonna be so warm. Look at this guy, walks across the fresh foam.
Never happened.
Never happened. Scrubbing her up. The shit's brand new. We can't have it looking like garbage underneath the concrete.
Perfect. This is the one guy who drives that over there. You already got a hole in it.
We have it all ready, Dexter style. Starting to look like something in here. I'm gonna go around and detail the edges, cut it down, tape it a little bit more. Then we can put some steel down. Then they can put the concrete down. Pretty much a shop now then. So this is starting to look pretty satisfying over here with everything gridded out. I mean, all this hard work we have into it, making it look nice and pretty. We got our foam down, we got the vapor barrier, we have the rebar in place, nice and geometrically gridded out. And we'll never see it again because it'll just be covered in 6 inches of concrete. Should make for a nice and sturdy floor throughout here. Shouldn't have to worry about any settling or splitting of cracks. I mean, obviously it's concrete, it's gonna crack, but all this rebar will hold those cracks tight. Going through quite a bit of wire ties. Been using this little $6 jobber just to do a little swingy. Could use one of them $4,000 rebar tie guns, but I think that would be a waste of money for one building. Instead, we got this guy, even left the tag on it, you know, in case we want to return it. Save ourselves $6. So these work pretty slick. You kind of bend it in half and then loop through, and then this guy just spins. So I think we have this guy all wrapped up, literally and figuratively. Currently, I'm working up the courage to get myself on the roof, get that capped off, because we are probably gonna end up having to throw some heaters in the building when we're curing the concrete because the temperature is dropping. Appreciate you guys watching. Shop's coming right along. We got some Defender action coming up in the pipeline, so we'll catch you on the next one. Can't really see much, but I got 2 of the top corner trim pieces up via that ladder and climbing on the roof. I have all this stuff left to put up, but that's where I got a little weak in the knees. The steel roof's a little slick. I'm a little scared. Sasha, maybe we'll send you up on there to finish it up. I guess all we can do is try again in the morning. Hopefully concrete and beer can go together. If we have one bad spot, that's my own fault.